Roll only. Armour of Thorns. Roll only. Attempts. Midir. This is attempt number. Well, this is attempt number 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think this is 4. Okay, let's do it. Alright, time to strap in. The temptation to hit him is so high right now. Alright, let's do this. This is gonna take a while. I don't think this is gonna be that hard though. I really don't. It's gonna take a long time. I think I'll wait. I was doing 26 a roll before. This is gonna take a lot longer than I thought. Let's see how this goes. How you doing, Allie? 1, 2. Good. I'm glad. I'm gonna be in that kind of like survival mindset for a bit. Of like, okay, just jump back, it's fine. So if I get really quiet about something, I'm probably just trying to like not use that much energy doing this. I just had breakfast, so I don't want to be like, let's just do all of the energy. Alright. I'll try to be as receptive to chat as I can be. This is gonna be a long fight. Still raining? Yeah. Yeah, still raining. Still raining. It has been for the last 5 days now. It's gonna be like very, very humid and hot tomorrow, but it's supposed to be back on the weekend, and they've evacuated 18,000 people already, which is kind of scary to be honest. Sticky, yeah, very. Yeah. Cafes have been lost. It's great. It's really good. But it's nice. It's like, I mean, in terms of just the rain, it's like very cozy. So there's something good, I guess. Alrighty. Yeah, yeah. People don't have flood insurance and stuff like that. It's kind of scary. Oh, oh boy. Almost got hit. Oh, oh shit. Wow, that's the first time I've ever fucked that up. Okay. That was a little concerning. Oh. This may not be a safe bet anymore, Jesus. Alright. So I'm tickling him with basically my entire face here. This is probably going to end up being at least a 40-minute attempt, so strap in, strap on, and get ready to go. It's funny, somebody said the other day, I think it was Charlie the other day, who said, hey, I'm gonna leave a lurk, and I was like, that's about as what I expect from this stream. I was like, I don't expect any more from people. Like, if it's almost like if you're not lurking, I'm like, what are you getting from this? Are you getting the fact that like it's the same 15 damage a roll? Like, what else are you getting? I thought that was funny. I was like, well, yeah, that's to be expected. Doesn't bother me. For the most part, a lot of this is just recording stuff, really. That's true. That's true. Well, if you ever do play this game, you have no excuse ever with this boss. No excuse, because I will probably be doing this moveset at least 200 times in the span of the next, like, half an hour. So you have no excuse. None whatsoever. Breakfast. No please, sad purple iguana. Pete. Welcome back to the Vector's Club for Pokemon. Jet Star on the 4 emotes. Hi, Dad. Welcome back. Hope your day's been good. I am gonna bully a sad purple iguana. I come up with plenty of excuses. Yeah, you can come up with plenty of excuses. Sub hypes for days. Hi, Pete. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna bully every part of this iguana. I'm gonna make him regret he ever woke up. Oh god. Hi. 2, 3. I could probably just have walked that. Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's happening. Oh wait. This is actually kind of quicker than it was the other night. The other night when I did this, I was like, fuck, this is taking a long time. And I say that, well, like, with no irony at all. It was taking its sweet fucking time. It's probably because I've done it to this point. Like, I've legitimately laid the mental groundwork for this to be okay. My PB so far hasn't even been phase 2, so I imagine this whole, like, this segment has been, like, dug out kind of thing. So therefore, I'm, like, in a space where I'm okay to kind of do this. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if you've learned a concept, your brain is like, well, I'm already there, I've done this before, so therefore I don't have to, like, think about it too hard next time I do it, you know? That's what it feels like. It's like I've kind of just, it's all been, like, dug out kind of thing. It's the road that's been traveled slightly, so therefore my brain's probably just like, yeah, whatever, we'll do this part. You know, I thought about it a little while ago, actually like a year ago. I wanted to be a neurologist at one point, or a psychologist, and I was like, man, I never went to school to do that stuff. And then I realized that in some weird, kind of casualish sort of way, my brain actually, like, did all that stuff, because, like, even though I may not have the degree or, like, the actual in-depth knowledge of stuff, there was at least a certain basics to it that I was thinking about and going, huh, I actually did, like, learn about people and, like, learn about psychology to a certain point, like, understand that stuff, even though, like, I never went to, like, school for it, you know what I mean? Like, your brain does figure things out, or, like, at least do certain things. You know, it may not be, like, the prime focus, but, like, there's a certain point where you just do end up being part of what you sought to be in some way. And I was like, I kind of unofficially became that to a certain extent. I thought that was kind of weird, you know, because I guess in some way I always thought, well, those habits are probably never being cultivated, but it was, like, over years and years and years, like, me just getting better at, like, stuff. I'm just rambling at this point, but I don't know. It's like, I've had goals that I've set out that I've been like, oh, well, I'm never gonna get them, and they're never gonna happen, and then, like, 10 years later I've done them, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? I didn't even focus on doing it, I just kind of did it. So I thought that was kind of a weird and kind of very cool thing for me to think about, was that, like, I didn't consciously do it, but subconsciously I was working it out the whole time. Oh, that's really clever. The brain is a wonderful thing. Whee! I gotta watch this too, because if I roll at the wrong point in his head, it hits his neck. It doesn't actually hit his head. So I'm doing 15 damage here, but if I go too far along, it does 7. Which means I effectively half my damage. I thought that was interesting. I actually leaned in my chair for a second there because I wasn't sure where the where the distance was. Oh boy. You think I've done this game before, but nope. Alright, we're about, god, we're 10 minutes in already. Jesus Christ. See, real talk, Midir phase 1 I can probably do with my eyes closed if I really wanted to. The hardest part for me is phase 2. Because I can dodge laser light show, I can dodge most of that stuff, but I'm, like, still kind of terrified of it. Especially after, like, investing at least 20 minutes into doing an attempt. So I'm a little bit scared. I'm actually like legitimately scared of phase 2. Which is why I'm sort of opting out of doing red tier stone strats for it. Although knowing my luck, I'll probably end up in it anyway. Like, yeah, like legitimately already making progress on this. This is like, it's not a hard fight. I feel like at SL1 this would be a little bit harder, to be honest. It'll take a little bit longer. But as anything, it would just take longer to do. Whew. But this has been in my head for like the last couple of days, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I was gonna do it last night. I was feeling really sick. So I was like, I'm not gonna sit here for like 45 minutes and do this like last night when I legitimately didn't feel very well. But then I got some sleep, I woke up at like 1 and I was like, alright, I think I'm better now. I just needed to like be warm, I guess. I don't know. I had that kind of like malaise feeling where I'm just like, that was close. That kind of malaise where like, I don't think I am, but I don't know. I just had this kind of like, you know that sort of, I mean, I guess it is just malaise, right? Where you just kind of feel a little bit warm, your head feels a little bit like kind of iffy. Yeah, that's what I was like last night. I kind of just felt a little bit heady. And then yeah. You know what I mean? I just kind of felt that way. And then I got some sleep. I feel a little bit better now. Yeah. So I got some sleep and I feel a little bit better now. So I hope I'm fine. You can use some sleep. I feel like that's generally a good thing. You don't get sleep these days, do you? Like, barely. Okay, my brain switched off for a moment there. That was a little scary. Not like switched off, but it's like... Oh, really? Wow. You know those moments where you like focus on something and then your brain just like kicks back into gear? It's almost like when you go to sleep sometimes, and or like you're about to sleep and you your foot twitches, like that involuntary response that your brain's trying to tell you that you're like not asleep, or like whether you're alive or not. My brain does that, and it just did that then. It was like, are you still awake? And I'm like, yes, we're still here, but it's a little scary. Oh, really? No one came in. That's so weird that, like, it's so quiet there. I'm gonna just take a wide berth on that one. I'm a little scared that I'm just gonna get fucked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're getting there. Like the progress I've made so far is fine. It's kind of weird, especially on Monday. Yeah, are you... Of course you're doing this. Thanks, Saz. There it is. There's the, that's Abyss. Mr. Skate Squad here. I know, man. I'm still jealous of your hair. I wish I had your style, like, at least, like, if I had, like, a fifth of your style, it'd be fucking, like, oh. Coolest dude out, I swear. And he skates. Sass skates. Motherfucker's just like this hip, cool looking motherfucker, like seriously. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. How's the skating been going okay? You been doing much recently? I think last time I asked you, you said you weren't. Or like you were kind of taking a break. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. Hell yeah. Hey, I got a 90. Well, didn't get to 100. I think if I had red tier stone, I get to 100 on these rolls. Oh god, I'm against the wall here. This is a little scary. He's right there. Fuck you. Surprised that I haven't been here. So I'm not running red tear stone on this. Like, I have it equipped, but I'm not running it. I'm gonna wait for that. I'm not running it because I had an attack. Well, I had an attempt before where he decided to. He did his like charge attack, and then he went into like the fire breath. And I was like, not that one, but like the across the sky one. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And it was really annoying. Also, that could have killed me there. Maybe not kill me, but like, yeah. So yeah, he went from a like a charge into fire breath across the sky, and I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Like, he legitimately cornered me, and I couldn't do anything. I was like, okay, I've never seen that before. So that was kind of scary. So I'm kind of playing this a little bit safe. It's a little bit more boring, but, you know, kind of playing a little bit safer, so you have every right to be like, you're a pussy, bitch, you fucking little wimp. Just run red T-stone, bro, it's so much easier. Every right. But he's dying. Like, this fight isn't hard. I would say phase 2 is where it's going to get a little bit sketchy, because he's going to have so many opportunities for laser light show, and it's going to slow the entire fight down, so I'm a little bit scared at that point. I will be scared in phase 2. Not much, but like enough that I'm going to be a little bit more focused. Like, this right now is pretty much an autopilot. I don't feel like this is like that hard, although having said that, no pussy ass bitches, exactly. Let me just get hit 4 times and... Wait, how long has it been? It's been 18 minutes so far. See, it's like people go, oh my god, it's like such a long fight, like 44 minutes. Like, I'm going, yeah, but I don't feel it. I don't feel the fight as long. If I was like doing something that was like, you know, mechanically demanding, I'd probably feel it, you know? But considering the fact that most of this is just a long experience with the same button press and not a lot else, it's pretty easy for me to like kind of just switch my brain off and just do it. You know what I mean? Like, if something went wrong every 10 seconds, I'd probably feel it. You know, I probably feel that's an issue, but for the most part, it's just a flat line of everything. So, I'm generally okay here. Besides, I mean, I'd hope that after doing stuff similar to this, I'd be okay with it. It's also engaging enough, because I'm actually talking to people doing this. So, it should be okay. That's a little scary. He's not phase 2 just yet, but I have to keep a wide line here. I'm keeping the wide line. You guys can criticize me for that. Because last time you hit me on that, and that's not really cool. Actually, you can probably criticize me anyway. Okay. It's when something goes wrong, this whole thing is gonna fall apart. It's easy just to like kind of do this whole routine thing, but the second something goes wrong is when like you really see what happens and this kind of stuff. Because then I'll be scared. For the most part, this is pretty comfortable. I'm interested to try Freed, although I'm gonna have to make a big caveat for it, which is gonna probably invalidate the run, but, you know, at this point, it's probably necessary. So the caveat for Freed is gonna be, I can't actually interrupt her heal. So rolling doesn't actually cause any stagger damage unless you're talking about deacons, and it took me like 20 rolls to get to that stagger. Free just has too high of a stagger resistance, So when she goes to heal Arendelle in phase 2, it's literally impossible for me to get the heal, like, to over damage the heal. And she does that heal, like, fairly consistently too, and holy fuck balls, this camera sucks. So essentially what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to, allow for myself to kick Freed, which is gonna invalidate the idea of a roll-only run, but at this point, it's the only way I can see to, like, actually stop the heal, so I won't call it a roll-only, I will call it a an Armour of Thorns only for that particular fight. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I legitimately will not be able to interrupt her heal, and I don't even know if I can out damage it when if she ever gets it off, because she does slow, like, it's a slow hot as well, which kind of sucks because I don't know how much it actually regens, so I could end up in a fight that I don't win. So we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna give it a try for sure. It's been 22 minutes so far with me doing this, which is fine. 22 minutes seems okay. I don't feel it. I'm okay. I will feel it if he hits me like 4 times in a row. I will definitely feel it then and be like, alright, suck my dick. Phase 2 yet? He's close. Really close. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to allow for a kick. The kick does damage, which is like 1 damage, but I'm gonna need to allow for something like that. Otherwise I'm gonna be armor swapping halfway through the fight, and I don't think that's gonna be a really good thing. Especially since I have to like armor swap super quickly, and then swap back, and then do more damage that way, and then I could miss a moment where she doesn't do that. And I have to anticipate that every single one of her times where she like jumps away, she's actually gonna do it, which is just going to be an absolute nightmare, so I'm not really keen to do that. But like, I'll give it a try. I'll give it like 1 try. If it ends up being an issue, then I'll just allow for it to be on the foot, and that's it. So what I'm going to have to do to negate the fact that I'm doing damage with the kick is I'm going to have to take off the pair of leggings and put them back on, which is going to be a really interesting time menuing. This is a weird place to be. Okay, 22 minutes in. I think we're okay. I haven't used any heals so far, but phase 2, as I said before, is very scary for me, so... What are you doing? Are you gonna jump at me? Okay. Okay, I gotta watch this. He might decide to just instantly do Fire Breath out of this. Not this one, but the fly across the sky Fire Breath, which is really not good when you're standing there. 1, 2, 3. Alright, brain, let's go. I can't get the 100. Feels bad. If I red tier stone, I get the 100. Okay, I think we're phase 2 now. Here it is. I can get 1 more roll. I got 2. Oh, 120! Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna just ember up for this. It's probably a bad time to ember, but whatever. Okay, this is the part where I get a little bit scared. So, Midir's gonna do this now with his pursuers, and I have to watch out what he's doing. Oh, I shouldn't have lived there. That was just a little bit scary. The fight gets a lot slower now. It's a bit of an issue. He will constantly jump away from me now, which is where it gets a little worrying. I'm gonna start embering, not embering, blossoming up. He's gonna jump away a lot, so let's find out. Strap in, everyone. This is where it gets fun. One, 2, 3. What are you doing? So that attack there was what caught me the other night. I was doing really well, and then I got caught by it, and that was it. So I was like, cool, great, love it, wonderful. I'm probably not dead here. That's the idea. He's gonna do it again. Is the issue. Pursuer? I hardly knew her. I didn't get that one. So I recently did the regulator mod for DS3. Essentially, it's a mod that changes all the effects and weapons and everything like that. Essentially, it just re-randomizes the parameters of the game. So a sword becomes a shield, spear can become a great sword. There's no consistency to it, but it's definitely like a fun time. I had 20 odd attempts at Midir trying to get this on this setup, on this mod, only to find out that the particles that are hovering around Midir count as actual things that can be randomized. So what ended up happening was, I got into this fight, only to find out that Midir had a self-heal that healed probably a quadrillion every single second, and I couldn't do anything about it. We had several attempts where we actually like tried to do it, but it just never worked. Midir either A, had way too much self-heal, or B, didn't even have like any safe hits to get in on. So essentially what happened was he would do an attack like the fire breath, and what the fire breath would do is have several particles that came out of it. They get re-randomized into being say pills of light or something like that were invisible, and I just get one shot. It was great. It was really funny. We had a really fun time with it. There's a clip of me going up against Freed, and she does her and she does her ice attack, like the one where she like in phase 1 where she'll jump up into the air and then like slam down, and there are particles on the way down and on the slam itself, I think. Essentially what happened was she went supernova for a second, and it was funny. It was just fucking hilarious. Oh man. I think I have the clip somewhere in Discord, but I can't really get it right now. But it was just, she supernovaed so hard that the effects that were hovering around her head ended up pixelating themselves on the very outskirts of the explosion. So it wasn't like a circular explosion. It was like pixelated towards the end, and it was kind of funny. We had a good laugh about it. And then when the explosion was over, she erupted in crystals that bled. It was great. It was honestly one of the more fun times ever. I wish I could have streamed it, but unfortunately, even when streaming it on Discord at 480p at like 30 FPS, my computer still crashed. So it was probably not the best thing for me to try. So it was funny though. It was definitely a funny time. If I can find the clip at some point, I'll share it in chat and you guys can watch it. It's fucking hilarious. I think it's the best thing ever. I had another encounter with Aldrich where I walked in the room. Aldrich has, I think, a few particles that are like floating off of his head. And essentially what happened was, I walked in the room, he did some sort of AoE thing that completely fucking annihilated me, but also killed him at the same time. It was just funny. Aldrich lasted literally all of 3 seconds, and I was like, alright, sweet. We're done. So, it was a good time. No worries, Kaylee. Do what you gotta do. Oh, is this Laser Light Show? It is. Uh-oh. 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 I'm in a good spot. We're okay. I gotta watch this. I want to get his foot here. So Laser Light Show is one of Midir's like ultimate attacks. Essentially what happens is he'll back up twice, or sometimes he'll just back up once, into a, I think it's a 5 or 6 laser combo. And those lasers do a lot of damage if they hit you, and they also have a follow-up that does a lot of damage too. The reason why it's Laser Light Show is because it looks like it's just this big mess of just basically light everywhere. It's really nasty. If you get caught by it, you're basically dead on phase 2. So this is not fun. It's not a fun move to get caught by. You definitely don't want to have it happen. And really, another buff, Midir. Okay. Hey, 105. We did it. 105. Let's go. It's kind of a weird one to deal with. But I remember watching Tolo back in the day, and turns out the best place to be is his back left leg. So you make a break for his right side, for like your right, his left, and you can stay safely behind his stay safely on his back left leg, and it's safe. Although I'm sure, given the fact that this fight's been out for the last like 4 years now, people have found better ways of doing it, but that's like the consistent way that I've learned how to do it. So yeah. Is there any better way? Let me know. I'll fix it, but yeah, that's how I do it. Okay, it's a little bit of... Wait, again? Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, it's been 32 minutes so far. Wait. Alright. Midir's gonna go into a head stagger pretty soon. I'm pretty sure he is. Oh god. Thankfully he's giving me like the nice pursuers here. There's two sets of pursuers that Midir can give you. One is basically where he'll slam his hand down, like slam it down. The second is he'll basically like roar, and then like the ones that there'll be like pursuers that go up, and that's the one you gotta watch for. Because that rarely happens and no one really like sees it, and if you do see it, well, you basically have to like realize that they're gonna sort of arc upwards and then like arc into you, which is a little bit scary. For the most part, it's okay though. This is the fine one because most of them are pretty straightforward and you just run to the left. But he can get really aggressive on this phase and he'll just like jump into you kind of thing. Sounds really sexual, I know, but it's not. So he'll kind of like slam a fist into you, and that's meant to catch you by running away, or like running into it in some way. Thankfully he hasn't done that in a while, but there are times when I mistimed the roll and he just completely caught me and I've died. Not fun at SL1, that's for sure. Like, hey, I'm fine, and then suddenly he's just like, nope, you're not. I'm like, okay. Oh god. So if I get caught by any of that stuff, it's kind of rough. I'm probably taking too many safety heals here, and I'll take that. I'll take it. He should be head breaking pretty. Oh wait, no, that's right. I figure out. So Midir has I'm pretty sure Midir has an inbuilt function that if you don't actually hit him with any proper damage, he'll never head break. His head is usually meant to like collapse, and you're meant to get a visceral that takes most of his health, and you kill him. I don't think he's gonna have a head break though. It's probably never happening because I haven't done any like proper physical hit damage. Like, it was with my fists, I probably had like it'd probably happen, but I don't think this is happening. I could be wrong though. I could be very, very wrong in every way. So let's find out. See how wrong I am. Run, please. Oh god, that's a little scary. Okay. We're getting there. by far I'd say Midir is probably the easiest in terms of the DLC bosses to do. There's not a lot to it. Like, once you realize that the head is like the big point, and the thing you should be hitting rather than the tail, Midir becomes probably the easiest thing to do. Phase 2 is a little scary, but for the most part Midir is just like, hit the head, and then that's it. Click on the head, dude. Alright. Who knows, maybe we'll get a head break, I don't know. We're getting there. Into Laser Light Show. Well, it's a little scary. I'm a little bit far away. So you roll that one, you gotta get across here, otherwise it'll catch you. Let's see what happens when we do this. Let's take our rings off and find out how interesting I can make this entire fight. Made some more progress, yeah. Alright, rings are off now. Let's find out how badly I can fuck up a fight. So all my stamina boosting rings are off. All my health boosting rings are now off too. Let's see how well I can do this. I'm in a bad spot here. I want to be out against this wall. So we have less stamina regen right now. I have to like account for the fact that that's a thing. I have less stamina to work with. I have less health. So we're gonna find out how well this goes. I should be okay. We have another 20 minutes left to go, so there's every possibility I could just fuck this whole thing up. Let's find out. Made some progress. Yeah, like this is going fine. But we are at the 40-minute mark. I don't feel it though, but we're at the 40-minute mark on this fight. Yeah. Easy game. What's up, Evan? Evan Lee Manguni. Oh, fucking get your fucking clocks out, it's 7 late. Oh, fucking Manguni. Oh, fucking goody, it's 7 late. Manguni. Just play the fucking game, cunt. Just play the fucking game. Oh, wait, Evan, do I have to do my alley impression again? I already did one yesterday, like the other day, but do I have to do an alley impression? She's kind of here, though. Absolutely lil. Alright, never had it. I don't think I can do one. Oh god. Let's try. It'll be like... Man, if I can do this without dying, it'd be great. Sorry guys, I just hit the mic, sorry. Was like, hi guys, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Wait, it's like, what is it? No, like I have the best one. The best one was, Harry, no. Or like, the fucking tail in the face. Harry, no. Harry, no. Or it's just, there's just the sound of Pete in the background going, achoo! Oh god. Pain. This is just fine. I don't yell, I do yell, yeah. My favorite is just the, in the background. Fucking, just like, oh god, is this Laser Light Show? Am I fucked here? Okay, this is the attack that I don't like. You do a little bit. What's the other one? I can't wait. I'm trying to think about. Wait, what? Couldn't stop coughing. Fuck. I didn't get the mannerisms quite right. It's been a while. I apologize for butchering any part of that. It's Biz, subscribe. Because I know that there's sometimes like the mic adjust sound, which is in the way. What's up, Chad? Oh, the head break, bro! We actually got the head break. Pog, dude. Actual fucking. Yeah, I've noticed before. There's a sound. The mic sometimes. It's fine because it's actually like you've done your settings in such a way that it's actually not that bad at all. But I do notice it sometimes. Yeah. It's true though, right? Your mic on squeaks, and it's just like. Oh, like the. As you kind of like knock it a little bit. Yeah, it's funny. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. The fuck am I doing? Axe. WD-40 that. I actually have to WD-40 mine at some point. It's kind of it's a problem. Also, my like shocked expression was like having a tail in your face where you're like. Okay, and then sometimes it's like the deadpan alley, which is like, can you get out of my face, please? Can you get out of my face? Thank you. Can you not? Can you not? But it's such a quiet fucking like moment of it. This is weird without Chloranthy. I have to like actually be careful here. This is gonna be an hour of Midir. I hope I don't fuck this part up. Because I'm being a fucking risky motherfucker. Entertainment, baby, content. Gotta get the content. Also, it makes it more exciting for me. I was like, yeah, this is fine and boring. And I was like, whatever, fuck it. Let's risk take a little bit. Oh! that's the sound of... Abyss, don't do that. Or there's like the, there is the one where it's like, oh god. I'm a little scared, this attack scares me. Ow, 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 there's a little pea. Ha. Okay. Just a neutral? I don't have any filters, so I can't just be like... But I do like the banana one. The rhyming is starting. I do like the banana one, Ali, where it's just you, like, the peel is floating sometimes. It's just great. Oh god. The peel is just kind of like... Oh god. No talkie while do bossy. And the peel kind of like bounces a little bit. What? You fucking one. It's alright actually. Oh man, I gotta do that impression for Joe. I actually like gotta do a proper like thing for Joe. Oh man. Because Joe tried to do his like best Joe impression of me, like best Abyss impression yesterday, and I was like, okay. it was fine, but I was like, Joe, come on man. You know me, I know you. Yeah, he did a little bit. He was like, me, mum, and me thing, and sometimes do the thing like that. And I was like, there a clip? Nah, he was fighting Yoshimit Thingo Yoshitsune, whatever it was from Neo 2. And it was like, and me mum did a thing, and I was like, there is less of that than you think. I actually finished my sentence, but it's true that there's a very... Wow, that one went... Oh god, hi. Also, hi tribe. How you doing? I said hi, but I didn't, like, say hi. I'm gonna do this. Fuck it, why not? YOLO. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. Doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. 1, 2... We're at the 50-minute mark. Jesus fuck. I didn't think this would take this long. I really didn't. I'd be like, yeah, it's over within like 30 minutes. This is what I get for not using... Okay, this is where I gotta watch out. Because last time I did this, he didn't do that. It wasn't that. He jumped into the air. I was a little bit scared. 1, 2... So just for reference, Midir has 15,000 health and I do 15. Oh my god. I do 15 rolls. That is exactly 1,000 rolls. Not dead, we're not dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then roll in. 1. So this is the attack that I hate. He follows up with that sometimes. The idea is he's catching you out from like running off to the left. It's great, I love it. It's the best attack he can do. 1, 2. On the A of Dark Eater. Well, the A of Eater in this case. 1. That's fine. Alright, let's go. But yeah, that, no, Joe's... yeah, it's because I'm, like, paying attention to it. So yeah, Joe did an impression of me yesterday. It was like, me mum, didn't know I could sing. And then I got up on stage. Yep. And though his 100% wasn't too bad. 100%! He was like, 100%! And I was like, yeah, it was alright. Although I was surprised the other day, Moon said to me, he was like, yeah, your devil's pretty good. And I was like, yeah, probably because I'm Australian. But I took that quite well. I was like, oh, that's really nice. I didn't think I was like that close. But it is kind of weird though, because the one thing that's found a little bit strange though, is that some people like get my voice confused with other people. I was playing Overwatch ages ago, and someone was like, most impressions are good. Strangely enough, it's like everyone goes, oh, you worked on your impressions and such. Thanks for qualifying, Kaylee. Thanks. I mean, it makes sense. I've been doing them for like 20 years now. Not all of them are good, obviously, but I actually have like legitimately worked on, well, not like legitimately, but like it's always been like part of what I've done for like the last like 20 years now. I only realized it recently, and obviously I'm like tooting my own trumpet here, and that's fair enough. You guys can say whatever you want, and that's fair. But it's funny, it's just like the things you grow up with are the things you just like you take most for granted, I guess, or like you're comfortable with just accepting that's part of it. You know what I mean? But for me, it's like impressions have always been part of what I've done. It's never been something that I've like consciously gone, yeah, I'm gonna get, well, like maybe like once in my entire life I was like, yeah, let's try and get better at them. For the most part, it's just been like, for the most part, it's just been a pretty like, almost there, yeah, we're at the R of dark. For the most part, it's just been like part of what I've done, you know? It's part of who I am. And I don't really think about it as like a big sort of like a big sort of like, oh my god, it's suddenly such a change. It's like, that's what I do. The A! We're there! Almost at the D. We're almost at the D. The D, huh? Ooh. Watch me fuck this whole thing up here. Watch me just fuck everything up, because I'm an idiot. And I'll make a bad roll somewhere. Love getting to the D. I'm sure a lot of people do. D! Roll this bitch! I got this. Oh, he's won. I think this is it. Is this it? That was it. Dark Eater Midir. Ow. Dark Eater Midir.
Oh, yeah.
HIYEAH smirk 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 smirk.
Ali, thank you for the 69 bits. I hope the moment was worth it. Oh yeah, indeed. Oh, Dark Eater Midir, Armour of Thorns, roll only on new game is done. Oh.